Hello and welcome to Tallahassee, Florida. Just a spectacular day for college football in the house that Bobby Bowden built. The Florida State Seminoles ready to open another season at the Dome. The Seminoles ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Arkansas State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws. The whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To throw, it's Rayner. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
On the ground, it's Boyd. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got the back over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the entire playbook is wide open on 2nd and short like this. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the Seminoles will keep this drive going. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. Got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
Oh, that is a rope for the completion in this offense. I'll tell you, think about great Seminole quarterbacks, the 3 W's. Wenke, Winston, Ward. Dudes that could change the game. Heisman Trophy winners. Every defensive coordinator was scared every time they had to play the Seminoles because of that vaunted passing attack. And this guy, I think he has D coordinators seeing ghosts because this guy can play at a high level.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Daly. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They've got him penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So,
and the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals son. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The snap sets up the throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now
it's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And now on third down after that last run. Scanning the field, it's Daly. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Little. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. Third down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a second down play. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into the lead.
Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
But with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Daly. He looks that one in nicely. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Going to the running game. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space, it's Boyd. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. And they can't make the connection on third down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He's got 50 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. And the Noles have this offense rolling. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Daly. They're trying to get to him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Ball in the air, intercepted! Inside the 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
13, Florida State.
Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Power football with the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Florida State.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Daly. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more snap coming before halftime. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll set up to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. They're just about ready to kick it away.
Arkansas State 13, Florida State 4.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the running toward the tape. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, no.
And this offense gets on the board and the first passing touchdown of the season. And I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Arkansas State 13.
He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Daly. Lets it fly deep downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive and trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on 4th down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Running back searching for a hole. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off play action. That's caught. It's Little. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Motion from the offense. Back to the ground with the running back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown Seminoles. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big 1st down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. These guys just took a punch. Now we'll see if they can deliver one, Jesse.
Yeah, it's turning into a bit of a dogfight here in the second half all of a sudden. So let's see what this offense has. Let's see who can step up here and make a play.
And I'm not concerned about the other offense. Just do you. Do what you've done to be successful throughout this game.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. He's got the back in the middle. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's caught. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Red Wolves will hustle to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better...
He'll take a shot. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. fast motion from the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Setting up the screen. Gets away from one. Finds some space. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Wide receiver shows motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work, fourth time he's punted tonight. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. The give out of the gun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Line gets set, first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for room, it's Boyd. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Red Wolves will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. To the ground to try to move the chains. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State. They'll try to tack on an extra point here deep in the game.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
It's now second and goal to go.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He's looking to throw. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
And massive play by this offense. This is exactly what you needed. You got the score. Now you got to get the 2-point conversion. Time's not on your side. There is no wait till a later point. It's go time. What's your 2-point play in this spot to tie the game up late?
45 seconds left to go, and the whole thing pretty much comes down to this onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.